And the camshaft is disassembled, which I thought was kind of funny because it wasn't too bad. And the manual, well, I think it was funny because the Haynes manual actually says that you should let a qualified professional do this and not try to do this yourself. So even most things, it takes me 2 attempts, and that wasn't bad at all. A little awkward, but it actually says to take it out the back, which I didn't really want to do because I replaced this cork gasket on the back when I did all the other seals, and I kind of understood why they wanted you to do it, because this sits in there and trying to pull it out, it might drop on the journals, but I just thought about doing it this way. I just kind of, as I was doing it, it seemed to work out okay. I'm replacing the camshaft anyway. Got the new one right here. I don't know what these things are supposed to look like. It actually looks a little worn to me, but they all have the same kind of wear marks on both sides of the lobe, so I'm not sure if that's part of the way it's designed or not. But I haven't pulled the new one out yet, but I'll do that obviously before I put it back together. I'm going to clean this thing up, and I got to see if I'm supposed to replace those lifters. According to the instructions, I am, but I'm going to call Dave Lindsay Racing, see if that's necessary. They don't look too worn. They rebuilt my head for me, so he'll know. He didn't mention it before, but so I'm gonna clean the cover up and change this seal. And I'm trying to figure out. Last video I worked on the one balance shaft, and I think I have a problem with these collars. So I had trouble getting the collar on the balance shaft, and so 2 of them fit on quite easily. No problem. But this third one, I had assumed, okay, maybe it's for the camshaft and it's slightly different. But I tried it on my new camshaft and it wouldn't go on it either. So I don't know if this one's defective. Actually, it goes on the old cam, but it will not go on the balance shafts, and it will not fit on the new cam either. It was even tighter. This one's worn, so it actually goes on. So go figure. Now they go on. Let me try the other one. Balance shaft. See, look how tight that is. That's the problem I had with the first one. I was thinking maybe these things were just slightly off. See, that sucker does not want to go on or come off now, for that matter, which is the problem I had. I was doing the first balance shaft. And now it's stuck on there, just like the other night. Great. Alright, it's off. Let's not put it back on. So this one will go on the old camshaft, but doesn't really want to go on the new one either. Obviously this has got some oil on it. But this one goes on this shaft, no problem. But this one does not want to do that, and I'm not going to stick it on again. So I got these from Pelican Parts about 3 years ago, so I'm not sure what to do now with that. Actually, which one of these? I may reuse the old one if it's not an easy exchange. They didn't really seem to be too worn, and neither were the balance shaft seals for that matter, but they all came in the kit, so I thought I'd replace them. That one feels a little bit more worn, so maybe they were replaced at some point, but you can see the groove in them, so it's definitely a little bit worn. I can pull this one out real quick. Like I've said before, this car had 200,000 miles on it, so someone had done maintenance. These seals don't look that old, so maybe they were replaced. However, that does look pretty worn. Oh yeah, that's all grooved up. Alright, so we will not be reusing that. Just gotta figure out how to either get one of these new ones on it without getting it stuck, and possibly get a replacement. Yeah, see, that will not go on this one. Unless the camshafts are a tiny bit smaller, but there's no part numbers on these or anything. They look exactly the same. Alright, call it a night. Save the manual.